Hi, I'm Eric Lundeen, editor of TPJ, the Tube and Pipe Journal, and TPJ TV. For this episode of TPJ TV, we're at Gatto Industrial Platers in Chicago, Illinois, a company that can electroplate parts as small as 1/16 of an inch up to 27 feet long. Our tour guide today is George Gatto Jr.
This is where all of our incoming work is staged. We receive components for a variety of different industries, automotive, heavy equipment, building products, railroad industry, electronic components, and we basically work with the metal fabricators and stampers who make these components. So what you're seeing in this area, this is our racking and setup area. So this is essentially where the parts start the beginning of the process. So basically what we're doing over here is we're hanging the parts in such a way so that we get maximum exposure to the plating anodes so that we could get full coverage on the parts. We create all of our own racking in-house. We have a variety of different designs in order to enable us to do that and just get out a good quality part for our customers. Once we get all the components racked up and ready to go, we wheel the carts down to the plating line. So what you're seeing here is parts being staged and ready to go into the line. So it's just going to travel down this line to the plating stations. We have 15 plating stations, so we can move a lot of work through here at once. After plating is complete, it's going to move back down the line and be chromated, and then after the chromate process, it's going to be dried off and then come off the line and be wheeled back up to the unpacking area for packaging. This is our King Kong plating line. This is, as far as we know, this is the largest zinc plating line in North America. We have the capability to run parts up to 27 feet in length. We could do up to about 8,000 pounds, and we can go about 7.5 feet deep. So we can do some very large components. We have several cleaning stages. Then we go into the plating line, and then from there we're going to go into rinsing and chromating, and then drying right off the line. This area is where we do all of our special packaging. So any customers that require parts to be wrapped, maybe the parts have to be counted before they go into packaging, or we have to layer pack a certain number of pieces per layer and have a certain count per container. We do all of that in this area here. This is our wet lab. This is where we test all of our chemical baths. We have everything pretty much on a daily, weekly schedule, or depending on the bath usage. We're just checking for things like contaminants, making sure the pH is in balance, making sure we have the proper concentrations. We have the capability to do all of this in-house, just to ensure everything gives a good, consistent quality on the finished products. So this area is where we have our bake ovens for hydrogen embrittlement relief after plating. That's a process that's used on parts that are heat treated or hardened. And basically what we're doing is the plating process can introduce hydrogen into parts, and what we do is we run them through the bake ovens to relieve that hydrogen so that parts don't become stressed and brittle and cracked after they're plated. Okay, this is our zinc barrel plating line. We have 31 stations of barrel plating. This line is used for smaller components that are durable and can be handled in bulk. The advantage of this is we could process a lot of parts all at once and give our customers a little bit cheaper price than the rack plating. This isn't a process that's for all parts though. Some parts stick together in the process. Some parts can be easily damaged. Those would be components that are suited for rack plating, but ones that tumble nicely, would be very good for this line. We're in our boiler room. We have two 500 horse boilers that are used to provide heating for all the chemicals throughout our plant. We need to produce a lot of steam to keep our lines up to temperature, so that we get good plating and good cleaning on the components that we run through it. So this is a pretty big, two pretty big pieces of equipment to keep this place up and running.
For more episodes of TPJ TV, log on to thefabricator.com. I'm your host, Eric Lundeen, and I thank you for watching.